With your credit card. That sounds like fun. Speaking of free beer, we'd like to dedicate this one to Redlight Redlight for having us for our Orlando debut. When I say fancy beer, friends, you say fancy beer. Fancy beer! 3, 4. Fancy beer.
Fancy beer!
Did I hear some woos? There's a time for wooing. That's not fancy beer. Woo! What to do for when I'm lonely? I drink a fancy beer. Oh, when I want you only, I drink a fancy beer. And when the weather's stormy and daybreak is fall, I throw an extra $1.50 on the bar. There's no sense in 10 pennies. I don't know where you are. I drink a fancy beer. Fancy beer. I drink a fancy beer. Fancy beer! Oh, when I loaf for PCL candy, honey. When I can't get it, I drink a fancy beer. Fancy beer! Well, there's no one there to hold me for the whole of the night. I put in an order for a $7 pint, though I ain't made of money. I look classy and tight. Drinking a fancy beer. Fancy beer! Ladies and gentlemen, it's my good friend, the councilman. Woo! Hey! Playing pretty good tonight. How you gonna reward yourself? Hair product. Oh, when I'm lonely, I drink a fancy beer. Fancy beer! Oh, when I want you only, I drink a fancy beer. Fancy beer! And when the weather's stormy, and the daybreak is falling, I throw an extra $1.50 on the bar. There's no sense in saving pennies if I don't know where you are. I drink a fancy beer.